I have it figured out on like my local side character sheet. There's nothing spectacular. It's like a adventure pack, some daggers, like that's right.
Now I gotta look see if I remember to do that. It's like, I think I did.
The notable things like these got are he's got like a pair of a set of fine clothes, a disguise kit, a writing set, and a mirror. Those are like the fancy stuff. The rest is all pretty much from a adventure kit. Just I get that
I haven't
loaded.
done that yet either.
Okay.
I've got like 30 bulk right now. Is that going to be a problem?
How strong are you? Might not be.
I have 5. It's fine.
So good.
I'm just throwing out a rope and hoping someone will drag me along.
Not that much weight. I didn't know how to put the light stuff in for that character sheet, so I just marked it as like something out of 10. And I was like, okay, it all adds up fine.
Mhm. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
probably should have written some personal character or physical characteristics. He looks like a thin dwarf. He has a bunch of just he has a bandolier and just has these vials all strung along it. A couple at his hip bag. Just he looks ready to learn, and kind of head on a swivel. Just keeps looking around him.
All right, unmute myself. So Al, it looks not super comfortable with city life. This is someone who would likely look just as comfortable sitting on a rotting log in the middle of a jungle as anywhere else. So is a Gripply, which are frog-ish creatures. So probably about in the 4'4" foot range, but kind of mottled brown skin. Very much looks like the region that he's from, which is sort of the Mwangi jungle initially. So is wearing clothes that are covered. They're not falling apart, but they're clearly not taken care of in a way that is meant to be like presenting outward at all. You know, this is a person who isn't terribly concerned with what other people are thinking of him, but is very extremely aware of what's going on around him. So he is clearly in a slightly uncomfortable spot for himself in this crowd of people walking into the Magambia.
Gyaradoshi is a dark-skinned human with long, kind of braided hair, some of which is dyed blue, and he has a noticeable tattoo on his neck running down to his shoulders of some flowers and fairies that is also kind of a bright blue and red color combination. His clothes has some beadwork to him, and he looks like he's wearing something that's like kind of like he dressed up for the occasion. And he's smiling real big. He's trying to like kind of chat with people who's next to him. He's heads looking around, taking it all in. He looks a little combination of like happy and nervous. He keeps as he's chatting, he keeps occasionally like waving his hands in front of his face a little oddly, like maybe to see like, am I still really here? Cool. Yeah, he just has a really big grin on his face.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can if you can hear me all right. Yeah, no. Cargos, he casually walks along with the group. His movements graceful. But he's definitely a very orky side of half orc. The grayish green skin and all the scars and stuff that goes along with that lifestyle. And yeah, he kind of has like a soft grin, like like you almost look at him and it looks like he feels like warm inside. And that'll be me.
Cool. Ink's a pretty big, bulky, muscly orc. Wears chainmail, has looks like a typical student, for sure. Carries a big, huge axe. Looks pretty gruesome and well used. And specifically, he's got this necklace that's like covered in charms. It's got like 20 different amulets hanging from it. He wears a big cloak, and on the inside, there's just pockets everywhere. They're just some of them are leaking a little bit, like there's dust all over that one. There's who knows what's in those pockets, but they're always within easy reach. Um, and I think if you've noticed much about Ink so far, he's kind of looked around, and coming into the city, he's got kind of a grumbly face, looking around like, wow, there's too many ways to attack this city. That kind of thing. He's found the exits. Hmm. Wow. Okay, this place is dangerous. I like it. How tall are these statues? These are like massive over all the buildings? Cool.
Thump.
My my name is uh currently Brick. It is great to be here. I'm not quite sure uh, what's happening. I was told that this would be a place for me, and I didn't really have any other place to go, so it seemed like a good fit. Um, Hi, I'm ready to be tested. I can beat everybody. knowledge. I'm seeking to expand my own learning and skills. And I think the arcane may have some keys that I need to discover to be able to work better with my own crafting materials. Go back home and help build some deeper minds. There's no such thing as digging too deep. Mhm. Perfect. There you go, Al.
Um, hello, everybody. My name is Gatalin. But you can call me Al. Most people can't do the tongue roll, so you can call me Al. I was born in the jungles, but I left my people at some point because the plants were more entertaining. And so I am here to protect the plants, and I would like to gain power so I can use less work to protect plants. I'm sorry, I don't talk to people very often. And Al slowly sort of like, as he talks, like he realizes he doesn't quite know, he just kind of looks down and awkwardly sort of like gestures the stick over to someone, doesn't have like an assertive handing gesture, just like, is, I can stare at things for a very long time, especially when I'm alone. So, when I'm waiting for things, I'm very good at waiting. Yeah, I think that waiting and then thinking. I don't know about the telling, but the thinking I can do. Well, there was a man, and we talked about bugs for a very long time, and he said, "Well, you know a lot about bugs, but if you want to learn about non-bugs, and protect the forest, you should come because we got lots of books." And I said, "Well, I like books because I showed him the few books I have in my bag." And he said, "We got more books there." And I said, "Okay, well, maybe I'll come and read your books, and then protect the jungles." Yeah, that's I think that's what I'm doing. Very sorry, I have trouble with the cars. The got it. I got it. Oh, there are you. You very pretty with the blue on the face and the bodies. Good job.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I am Giridoshi Sumai. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Brick, you said your name is Brick for now. Very fascinating. I hope to learn more about that. Nice to meet you, Katawalan, or Al, if you prefer. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you know a lot about waiting. I hope to learn also from you. I am terrible at waiting, no patience at all. I like to live life quickly. But it is great to meet all of you. That man over there is very heavy. Look very strong, sir. Yes. What was the question?
I bet they can't jump very high.
You never know. People can surprise you. But yes, I'm Giridoshi. It's pleased to meet you all. I am excited to learn magic and whatever arcane secrets this institution has to offer. My village gathered up the money to send me here for. It was quite a journey. I had to rewalk many paths, but I'm very happy to be here. I am interested in um, uh, arcane magic of all kinds, but particularly perhaps planar magic, teleportation, things that cause things to vanish. I have a bit of a problem with that, and I would like to know more about that sort of magic. Well, I would like to uh, learn to be able to wait more and have the power to have that sort of a privilege of waiting and learning and staying in one place. Um, and I hope to help others with this as well. Once I am able to ground myself in good knowledge and good magic, I hope to build a spirit of cooperation amongst many people for the good of all. Build community. Pleasure is mine. Who? Is it me? No. Yes? Okay.
Someone just needed a quick coffee break. So a coffee internet break.
Uh, Here you go, sir.
Hello. I mean, Kathu. I guess you might say it's been my path for many years to come here to the Megambia and learn all of your skills about fighting demons. That's what I'm mostly interested in. My village needs me to be here, so here I am.
Is it like a big demon or a small demon?
Oh, all the demons. No. We have many demons. You know, it's our primary purpose. You know, in life is to stop the demons.
Is that why we don't have many in the jungle? Are you keeping all the demons out?
Oh yes. We do a pretty excellent job, I would say, of traveling around fighting all the demons there are. You know, making sure none of them breach our walls, except for the ones we keep as training dummies and playthings.
Whoa. Well, thanks. I guess that's why I don't see many of them. Thanks
Yep,
for keeping
yep.
them in your trainings.
You are welcome, everyone, all of you. You are welcome. Well, I suppose that some of our members need to accent their fighting skills with some magical prowess. So I'm here to become a more well-rounded fighter, I think, and eventually head back home to the city and take up the family business.
Ready to do it.
Whoa. A few weeks ago?
Would we have been aware of any like big events, like something falling that would have left a crater in the jungle? Like, did it make a giant sound? I'm just asking out of character. Oh, I will do that.
I wouldn't mind doing that. How do we do that?
And if you fill out your skills, just click on the skill.
Okay. Just click on like the name of the skill.
Yeah, the blue.
That work. And where do we see the results of that roll?
On the chat.
Just make sure you click the chat, the chat
Gotcha.
the chat bubble on the top, and it'll get there.
Yeah, I see it. Gotcha.
Yeah, I usually have my character and the chat open in separate windows or separate tabs.
Yeah, you can pop your character sheet out to a separate window if you want as well.
Okay.
Okay. That makes sense. I've been walking for a while, so yeah, I wouldn't have heard much.
For like attending this school, is this something like that their expectation is we're showing up like no one's even heard of us before, they're not even aware that we're coming and we're just coming to apply right now? Or are they did someone contact them ahead of time and let them know like what's the normal procedure? Like are they aware of which students are coming in, or is it normal for us to be like I guess I'm wondering like he woke up 2 weeks ago and now he's trying to apply to the most prestigious school. Is that as weird as it sounds? Other than okay, gotcha.
My friend just gave me a little bag with a bug, and he said if you show him the bag with the bug, then they'll let you in.
Process has been different for some of us.
I just say you do a Prince. Oh no, no. Just there was somebody who said he needed a new apprentice. This last one blew up
Hmm.
his hands.
Okay.
I bet he's good at watching too.
Oh.
Wait,
I'm guessing Tinder
What?
twigs are considered matches. Tinder twigs are considered matches, right? Oh,
we we can't use flint or matches. That's it. Does this count? And Giradoshi will cast light on the candle, make it glow with light. All right.
Al pulls out from his little pouch. You know, he spent a lot of time in the woods. Has like like just some little tinder, you know, and like a little stick. So he has like a little sort of uh build fire in the woods, sort of like spinning a stick to make friction thing. And so he wants to make a little tinder and light it. So he begins to work on that. Should I roll for that, like a survival roll or something? Perfect. And it's like he lays the tinder down, and it's like this one fluid motion where he just spins the stick once, and it's all lights, and he just sort of dips the candle in the fire and shows it off. It's like it sort of explodes, and all the tinder's gone.
I take one of the vials off my bandolier and just sort of try to cram it into the wax near the wick, and then I say, "Stand back, fire in the hole." I chuck it onto the ground about 10 feet away from anybody.
Wow.
It's a alchemist fire.
There you go. Not next
Uh,
time.
let's see. Ink is going to look over at Al and say, I respect your story and your need to go serve your people when you're done learning here. May I share your flame?" And he holds out his candle towards you.
Oh yeah, here we go. Have some flame. I like the flame. Good buddy. Good to see you, man. Glad you come over here, sit next to me. It's good. You got good thoughts.
Will do. Will do. So I hold up my candle towards the teacher and I sit down.
I pick up this and hold it.
Is it? Is it?
Only sometimes though.
I think it's not on fire.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Where is this bird? Just hanging out right here?
Does the feather have to be intact? The feather. Just brainstorming.
But without plucking it, that was the condition. Is that right?
Yes. Hmm. That is tricky.
I run at it and start screaming. Maybe I'll drop one as it takes off. Oh boy, I'm not intimidating. Sure.
Is it just a bird? Is it any kind of special kind of bird? Oh.
Al has a lot of experience, looking at animals and so he saw it fly in. Could he do either like a survival or would that be a nature, like just to look around the area because the bird flew in? If it dropped a feather like close by as it was coming in.
Hmm.
Cool. I'll go do it in nature. I'm just looking. I know how birds fly. I sort of know what his pin feathers look like under there. Oh, well, I thought I knew. Apparently I don't. And it's like, and so Al just sort of like, no, I got the feathers, and starts like looking around. He's just kind of pawing around on the ground on all fours, like looking for feathers while everyone continues their conversation.
Um,
Uh,
Oh.
does the bird talk at all? Kind bird, can you give us a feather? Would you be so kind? No?
that was my plan. This is great. Make it work.
Let's go. Diplomacy. Pretty good. Gyaradoshi bows and says, "Many thanks to you, kind bird."
Hmm. Hmm. Boy, I wish I had some better skills. That's for sure. um, let's see. Without plucking a feather. Um, oh, okay, okay. I mean, I was trying to come up with something totally nuts, so that makes sense. I mean, yeah. um, I let's see. So I kind of want to take a similar tack, except I want to compliment the bird. Ink wants to walk up
Before
and
you
say
start
it would be
talking,
wonderful to see you fly around here as fast
before
as
you
you
start
can.
talking, Al looks over to you and just like he whispers some He's like he whispers some encouraging words into your ear. You know, you hit sort of him, and you should get yourself a +1 bonus to that.
Oh, okay. Guidance. Yes, I'm going to attempt to convince the bluebird to like fly around here as fast as it can, and hopefully it drops a feather. So this +1. All right. And Ink applauds the whole time. Perfect.
Oh my goodness!
I say in
So
Draconic, do you know any secrets? I think oh,
The snake just spoke in common. Is that a joke? Okay, just checking. Double checking. Um, secrets from the snake. May I examine the snake to see if? Okay, so he'll go in and just sort of like try and hold the snake if it will let him, and look around and look up and down and examine it to see if there's any secrets that can be gained from looking at it. Let's see, which of those am I better at? Where's not good at medicine. Okay at nature. Where's my perception roll? That's in a different place, right?
it's on the right side of your character sheet, about halfway down, if you're in roll 20.
Right side of my character sheet, halfway down.
Yeah, perception just
Yes.
isn't in with the regular skills.
yeah, it's
Right.
below the
Oh,
conditions.
totally failed to fill out. All right, it's going to be a nature check because I'll fill out my perception roll here in a second. Got a good roll. Okay. Show and mention that, teacher.
Al already being crawling on the ground from looking for the feathers. He's just sort of coming back, kind of covered in whatever dust and dirt is there. Kind of stays close to the ground, remembering that snakes get intimidated when you're looking at him from above. So he just kind of like hangs out, gets lower than the snake, and starts looking around and saying hello in like all the languages he knows, like Abyssal and Draconic and Gripply and Mwangi and Sylvan and Zamba. But he's really just trying to like look at the snake and chill him out while looking for secrets. So I would guess that's another nature, like similar. Jeez, I'm rolling terrible. I got great mods, rolling terrible. And Al ends up just as he rolls around, just starts like kind of spinning in the mud and looking like looking like he has no idea what he's doing. I thought we would get along, be friends.
Yeah, so Ink is gonna reach into a couple pockets, and he pulls out like a selection of feathers and a bunch of talons, and he's gonna try to figure out exactly what kind of bird is this snake's particular predator. So I want to make an esoteric lore check. Try and figure out its vulnerability. Oh, that works. Yeah, so I want to find its what is it called? It's personal antithesis. Like the hawk that bothers this snake once a day or something like that. And like showing them, yeah. Darn it. Holy cow.
That's better.
Yeah, Ink like gets wide-eyed for a second, puts things away, and walks up and whispers that to Teacher Oak.
I was about to say I want to do a stealth check and just try to eavesdrop, but
Everybody else's secrets.
yeah, that's pretty good.
What is Brick doing?
Try to eavesdrop when you guys tell what you're hearing.
Oh.
There's nothing.
It's very stealthy for someone called Brick.
Yeah, well, I'm full of surprises. Cool. I repeat what Ink found out.
So many pockets, so many things.
You say, can you soothe the soul of this bone?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the bone, and he didn't say what the bone was from, right? I want to try to identify like what type of creature the bone is from, so then I can like say a prayer to its like to something that would be good for that creature, that type of creature. Just kind of guess like because if it's like a if it's like an insect, I might wish it, like soothe it with thoughts of like no like all like this decease of all the spiders and freedom in the air of nature or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's not an insect 'cause it's a bone. You know what I mean? Love it. We're gonna go ahead and do religion.
Don't listen, Marzipan.
Point stuff down at.
Um,
Um, I'm still struck by the soul of a bone. I'm wondering if maybe Brick might have some clue either through his knowledge of religion or occultism, how a soul could be tied to a single bone. There's, so yeah, I'll just do the silliest thing I can think of, and that is get a nice cloth, sort of tuck it in like it's a sick child, um, and then feed it some of my elixir of life. Try to make it feel better. I say some prayers over it as I'm doing it. Give it last rites.
how big is the bone that he's given? It's in the hand. Okay. Um, uh, Giridoshi is thinking. Comes from a small village where the important thing about any animals that are killed there is that you use all the pieces of it to like in that way honor that make it have been worth the sacrifice. So he's gonna his thought is to perform a small ceremony of thanks for the creature's sacrifice and to promise it that it is going to he will turn this bone with his crafting skills into a beautiful object of some sort. Important piece.
I,
I think he'll go with society on that. He's talking about the customs of his people, so yeah, he does. Pretty mediocre. It's not at all pleased to be turned into something that's dead and it's mad about
Brick's continuing. Sorry, Brick's continuing with his last rites, and he finishes with a nice burial in the mud.
it.
It's respectful.
Wow. Well, Ink is well trained at telling things to calm down. And so he takes the bone and he shakes it and he kind of holds it up and then he gives it the intimidating glare. And just keeps muttering like, calm down, be soothed.
Very
All right.
Intimidate the bone.
Certainly did.
Well, I mean, I shook it to get the soul's attention. That's what I was thinking.
Just a
Listen,
casual
soul.
shake.
Mhm. All right. See, seems calmer now. I toss it back to the teacher.
Hmm.
It's popped out of the mosaic. Is it loose? Oh, well, I mean, I'm just going to start pounding the ground around it then. It's a ground pound dance. Oh, I could be better at athletics.
Wow. Impressive.
Hmm. Somebody else go.
Does this work? Al just stares at the stone and then suddenly, wait, did it work? Can I? It just starts floating as he prestidigitates it around the ground and and spins it around like it's spinning a top.
Ooh, that's better.
If you just watch it real hard, it sort of does its own thing.
Wow.
I'm gonna go watch her.
Um, to this Gyaradoshi is I am not as familiar with how to make stone dance. Perhaps some of my friends will. And it's a good idea or not. He starts casting a spell to summon Fae, thinking that maybe fairies know how to make stone dance. Think at the level he's at, he can summon like a sprite. He has to be at -1 CR, or not CR, -1 level. Think. A catcher or a sprite, most likely, is what I jotted down as a note from. I think he gets to pick the one. So if he can, he's going to pick a sprite. I don't know what they do, but if nothing else, he'll try to command the sprite to dance around with the stone and say, like, "Does this count?" Yeah, and the look from that is that like his tattoos on his skin glow for a second, and a sprite sort of comes out of that tattoo, and he just says, "Do you know anything about making stones dance on their own, or can you dance with a stone? Perhaps that will help. You need to make the stone dance." Me. Yes. Excellent. I he tries to encourage it while she's doing that by dancing around the stone himself. Maybe also trying to shake the ground enough to make it dance. And encourage it. It needs encouragement. Performance. Where
Al just sort of dances along the side and he starts slapping the ground in rhythm, and so gives you a little bit of extra boost.
awesome. Not my best performance. He claps. He says, "Many thanks, my friend. It looks like it's having a great time."
Um, so I'm gonna sort of repeat what I did with the first one. I'm gonna take the stone, dig a little hole. I'm putting all my ideas together. I'm gonna put one of my flasks of alchemist fire in there. That won't really make it explode, probably though. I'll try to think of something where I can like rig it so it just shoots up out of the ground. Um, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I got soap and water. That's actually gonna be my other idea, but I don't think it would have enough surface tension to float on the water. Yeah, yeah, I'll do that. Try and make it so it's bobbing. Pretty much dug a pit so that and used water skin and plus rain to fill it with water quickly, and then make a little surface layer of soap on the top, so it's a little bit more viscous, I guess, and then place the stone on it, and hopefully just the motion of everything makes it bob. Cool.
Hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was out of 5? I think I got 4.
I see.
My other idea was to pick up the teacher and shake them and say, "Look, it's dancing." It didn't seem as good. Oh. Do we need to split them up between the 6 of us? Okay.
Hiradoshi selects the hourglass. Indeed.
Al is certainly dedicated to the balance of nature, so he takes the balance scales.
Uh,
The Brick is really drawn. The hourglass was looking pretty interesting, but the hand with the eye and it makes him think of how you have to watch what you're doing as you're working with your hands.
nice. There was candle, scales, hand with eye, hourglass. What were the other two? I'm sorry. Pursed lips. Oh, I mean, holy cow! I'm grabbing that key. They are
With a
both
lot
good.
of pockets. It seems
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Some of my pockets are locked. This will be perfect.
Whatever, means I can take another one. It's all right. I get an extra cantrip.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What happens if I already have that cantrip? Choose another cantrip of my choice.
I need to look up the night spells. Hmm.
Gotcha. Wow. Sorry, that story was dark. Ink is thinking.
Well, I guess if we're thinking, I don't, I don't like talking to people all that much, and it makes me uncomfortable. But because I do not like talking to people, I can stare alone for a very long time. And being alone for a very long time means I can do lots of thinking and lots of making more rocks dance and hanging out with the plants because they don't talk very much, but they're very great. And if you listen to them, they'll like do stuff for you. So I guess if because I don't like people very much, I mean I like them, but they're scary. So I just hang out with the plants, and I can do that, you know. So I guess that's what drives me now.
Oh, I think Ink is gonna pause for a little bit, but eventually kind of stand up and say that he's, I've been driven by duty to become a demon hunter for my family and my community, but they made us compete to see who would get to come here to the academy, and I didn't win. So I guess I'd like to prove that I should have won. That I could be the best that I can. So there's a little secondary Ink bit. It's got a lot to prove.
um, I found myself
Go
in a
for it.
place in my life where I believe I suffer a great curse, and I seek to solve that for myself and come to have to rely on others to root me to this world. And it is very strange and devastating for me. But it is the positive side that I have had to become good at making friends and learning about others and trying to seek a helpful community. So uh, I am a person who is currently trying to see a blessing and a curse, and find my way through both.
I I am just trying to find a way to balance family and self. How to when they go in two different directions, how to still keep true to myself while still being true to my family.
Yeah, I am here for the ladies. I just got onto the neighbor's Wi-Fi, so I'm back for the moment.
Wow. Oh, jeez. I like this. I like this. Here, please take experience. We're gonna get you to magic spells soon. Okay, so all of us, 5 of us, and our stone ghost friend, all get our own dorm. That's cool. That's cool. It's just us, right? Oh, nice.
Oh, maybe. I'll collect the XP at the very end. I'm gonna have to jump away again for just like 1 minute, and then I'm 100% in yours. Sorry, I planned very poorly, and I apologize. I'll be right back.
Hey, it's all right.
Gear looks over to Brick and said, "So Brick, you said your name is Brick for now. What was it before?"
Brick is the last name that my family gave me, so that's the name I have.
Your family and your culture gives you different last names than they have.
I have a unique situation. I don't really want to get into it.
Oh, of course. Very, very fascinating.
So, Ink, you are very heavy, and Gyaradoshi, you have things on you, so we're making social.
Yes, I have things on me. Are you referring to my tattoos?
Yeah, it's to scrape them on, yeah, with the thing. Is that how it works? I didn't do that when I was a Vibe Frog.
I have a minor infestation of fairies upon my skin. As you saw, I summoned them from there.
Good. It's like friends, but they shut up when you won't want them to talk.
Well, you must treat them with respect, but they come to aid when I call. Most of the
It's probably good. Hey, Ink, how do you handle when the small beds? Because you're very large, and man, I don't know a lot of beds fit you.
I will sleep in whichever bed is closest to the door to make sure we are protected.
Oh, that's good. You can be like a wall. I bet you make a gray wall.
Yes, yeah. If the beds are too small, I'll just sleep on the floor.
Do you think we are in danger here, Ink?
I mean, we should be prepared at any time. Our foes can creep through the plains to attack us whenever they feel.
You know of foes that come from other planes?
And that's that's where all the demons come from.
Fascinating. So you have knowledge of the planes?
I mean, I've read some books. I know some things, but I'm hoping to learn more here.
Uh, as am I. I am fascinated by the planes and would enjoy, at some more appropriate time, of course, when you have a moment to hear what you know of them. Enjoy
Yeah,
your knowledge.
mostly focused on the, I suppose, the abyss. Actually, I don't know the Galarian plains. I can't remember if that's the one. The one that demons come from.
Oh, that's devils, isn't it? Oh man, I forgot. Is there a? Sorry, I was going to ask. Is there a space in this room, the dorm, that's like not having furniture around it? Oh,
Who likes the mango? I love mangoes.
Says you.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried I was never going to be able to speak again.
Feel like we skipped over the mango. I thought there was a mango,
Yeah.
but then he ate the mango that he offered, and now there's no mango, so I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, I really like mango.
It was very generous of you to offer us food and drink upon our arrival, Chizia.
Ink is gonna just kind of sneer at the cat folk and walk directly after our host.
I'm gonna follow behind, but at the same time, I'm gonna go as I pass by him. So you can make stuff in your own room. That's okay. Excellent. And
You. I'll walk in.
Refreshing. I wasn't seeing any of the map as I was moving. It was all black.
yeah, mine's not moving.
I see it.
Yeah, I can move mine, but I'm not seeing a map. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm sure I'm blocking some of the resources that are loading the map. Hold on.
Huh.
I block all the shit.
Yeah,
There we go. Now I see a map.
I can click and extend, but it won't move.
Oh, use the arrow keys.
Oh,
Yeah, you get used to the different tools. Yeah, you're on the I think you're on the ruler, which is great.
yeah,
But
yeah, I am.
yeah, but if you go to the left side, you can
Arrow,
find the
yeah.
pointer.
Cool.
By
Is
the
there a
way,
way
if you
to-
haven't figured out, right click to drag the map.
Thank you.
That's helpful. Thanks.
And then how do I move my person? Click and grab. Okay, I see.
Usually, and everything snaps to the grid, so it makes it easy.
Gotcha. It's pleased to meet you. I am Ginodoshi Samae, and who are you?
Let's trade that from the. Let's talk. Oh, sorry. I just walked up to him and whispered, let's share formula books later. We can chat. Maybe have some techniques.
Hello, do you make moisturizers? My skin is very dry. Okay, good. Thank you. It'll help, especially with the sleepings. Wait, so it's like strapped to the stick? Fancy chicken stick. I'm sorry. It's okay. I like your chicken stick. If you want to talk about it sometime, just let me know. I'm the one that's a frog.
Mm.
Does she like anything? Do we know anything? Does she like anything other than chickens or does she like sticks in this as the first thing instead of the chickens?
Oh. Ink is always like a step behind Essie.
So, can we still see Anchorroot? Is there in the room where they like leave, go away, or are they still hiding back there? I yell out some random factoids about insects to try to like. We should talk about insects sometimes. You said she liked beetles. Was that right? That's a Maxwell insect lore.
Wow.
Oh wow.
One piece of lore that I would never use until now. I'm very happy.
By left, does she mean east or west?
She said all rooms to the left of her what?
Are taken.
So where are we staying?
Oh, I see. Ah, I'm liking the looks of this room, the outer wall.
Wow.
Al just wants the one with the window up here. And it looks like it's near the pool, so it's good.
Hell yeah. In addition to that,
What are these?
go ahead.
Oh, what are these empty rooms down here?
Those are the lavatories. So on the south side of the room,
I'm not gonna live there.
I should hope not. Lavatories, guys on the right, ladies on the left. On the left side on the west side of the building, up north, we have our washroom. That's where all the bathing takes place. On the right side, there's another washroom, but we don't use it much. But it's kind of been defaulted to the laundry room. If you guys like, I'm going to give you an hour to get yourself settled in the room, and then there's a few places on campus that I'm supposed to take you to.
Can I ask how often you change the water in the baths? Like, do you leave time for mosquitoes to grow?
No, it's enchanted, so it's constantly renewed.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I don't know if this is insensitive, but there is a frog pond outside of outside the building.
Is it for like the big frogs or like the little size frogs?
What do you mean?
I don't know, cause I'm like a big frog. Is it like a me-sized pond, or is it like a little tiny baby frog pond?
They're smaller than you.
Okay, well I'll try to make friends anyway. I appreciate the help.
Of course, of course. All right.
All right.
So let's.
I'm just gonna take this one that's small and central. I'm ready.
I'll set my lab against the wall shared with Richard's room.
Perfect.
No, I won't do that.
All right. Let me
I'm
brand
responsible.
these. Ink. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be writing names on these. If that was the result I got. Hey, let's use the text function.
I
Huh?
think we can do it ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Please.
Might need a tutorial on how to type on the map.
So there's that. Should have a little paintbrush on it. That's for freehand. If you scroll over it, it'll have text. Click text, and then click on the map where you want to write,
Cool.
and it'll let you enter it.
I'm just gonna write my name in a bunch of places apparently, and not be able to put it in the right spot.
I was like, what's that text kind of just in the middle of that hallway? Now I know. All right, Ink's claim is clear for all to see. Brick's room lab, perfect.
Oh, cool.
Space, loving it.
Some sight lines.
back in
All
like 1
right.
minute.
Yep. Cool. All right. Great. Yeah, this is perfect. Tactical importance
Okay.
to be here.
So with that, a little time, you guys have an hour, so if you want, you can do a little exploring of the dormitory. There's some, I don't know, places that you can check out to get a little bit more information. If you also want to make impressions on your new dormitory mates and talk with them, you may. If you want to take an hour-long nap, all yours.
Okay.
See, washing up, unpacking, all the normal stuff, using the facilities.
Mm-hmm. Crying because you're so far away from family. Classic college.
Even though she had
Ro-
only a couple of
Posters on the
satchels
wall.
on him, throws one that sounds like it has some tools in it into his room, and then steps out, and he's like ready in 5 minutes. And, pursuing ink and trying to strike a conversation about demons and planes, things beyond.
Gotcha. Yeah, Ink is just gonna toss his pack like on the floor and then close the door again. Go ask. I want to go ask Essie about what we should expect for the rest of the day, and what was her first experience like, things like that.
Oh, sure. So you go over.
Because I don't know much about this place.
So you go over to Essie, Gyaradoshi, and Al. Were you going to check out that laundry room, perchance?
Yeah, I was looking over there. I just wanted to check it out.
All right. Sweet. So.
Oh, that's the laundry.
Ink, as you're talking to Essie, she says, "Oh, well, the main thing is we're gonna show you to the dining area and introduce you to our resident chef, and we're also gonna take you to the student store so you can get your stipend and meet the master of the powder pile. You know."
Okay.
We're gonna have an early night because starting tomorrow, you guys will begin your year of service.
Okay. And I think what he kind of wants to do is like talk to her in a way that it's like, I want to know what the rules are like, because I want to make sure I can follow the rules, and I want to make sure we're doing this right, sort of thing. Like, she seems like the person in charge, and I want to appreciate that as part of this conversation. So,
Gotcha. Yeah. Of course, she's best girl. So
Okay.
as she's doing this, Al, you head into this laundry room, check to see what's up. You see a description. Kept slightly cooler than the west bath, this large bath sees less use from the residents, as does the laundry room to the south. The east bath has a few heaps of clothes on it that have been here for a few months, but which no one has claimed. And, just looks like a place...
Al immediately picks up the clothes and starts kind of washing them in the bath, and is going to take the clothes, and that's what he'll wear, because he only really had what he was wearing.
Sweet. As you disrupt that clothing, would you care to roll for initiative?
Ah! This is a great idea.
Alrighty. Loading.
Was that an all initiative call, or is that just Al getting into trouble? Which I assume it's Al just getting into trouble.
I'm the only one in the room at this point. I'm just stealing people's clothes, so nice.
Ooh, multiple.
Ugh, I forgot it defaults to this stupid whisper.
It's frogs.
Yeah, so Al, as you're walking through this, you see two little two frogs kind of bounce out from the clothing. As you're for a moment you're like, whoa, but as you see them, you realize that they're not actually frogs. They seem to be made out of cloth and are covered in glyphs and stuff. That's what you see. And
that's amazing.
It's your roll on initiative.
All right. I'd first like to do. I want to figure. If I can figure out what they are? They look like magical creatures. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if I can figure out anything about them, or would know what the hell they are?
Why, yes, you may. Go ahead. I have no idea why the character tokens say that it's Teacher Oat and another character. Please ignore. All right, yeah, give me a second to pull up these guys on. $18, fabulous. So you know that these are spell skeins. Spell skeins are kind of a familiar. Let me see what their bio says about them. Magic can be used for many purposes: creating objects, summoning creatures, and manipulating the elements. Usually when a ritual is cast, the outcome is reliable and predictable, but sometimes magic takes unexpected turns and a spell's energy lands in unintended places. Spell skeins are scraps of fabric and paper infused with magic and brought to life. Once animated, they fold themselves into different shapes, changing both their appearance and their base abilities depending on that configuration. Spell skeins are only rarely aggressive and sometimes downright timid, but most have a playful streak, and you know that they're usually aggressive when someone's invading their territory.
So they are independent. They're not necessarily under someone's control. These are like magical creatures that exist on their own.
Yes.
To some degree. Okay, cool. Gosh. How do I communicate with them? Do I know what they speak? Would they speak languages at all?
Great question. For your one bit of knowledge that you gain from that, you would know that they do speak Common. Or they understand Common, they don't speak any language.
They understand Common. So I'll immediately look at them and say, Hi guys, I didn't mean to was that your spot? I'm sorry, I'll go make another spot. Do you want your clothes back? I just try to I kind of toss the clothes towards them and then like wait for a response, and I sort of back one step towards the door.
Okay, make a diplomacy roll for me, please.
That was a terrible choice in tactics on my part.
Well, they don't have that great of a will save, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, they understand you, so they're like, ribbit. They'll let you escape with your life.
All right, guys. I'm gonna walk around you if that's okay. And I kind of like skirt the sides of the room because I just want to check out the baths. I just want to see if they do anything as I walk
No.
along the edge.
They'll
That's
let you.
great.
They'll let you go.
Great. I'll go there, check out the baths, and I'll come out.
All right. And as they see that you're going and really don't mean them any harm, they're like, and they're like, hey, ribbit. And you're like, what? And they're like, ribbit. And they nudge something out from a pile of clothing for you.
Oh, thank you, guys. We'll make friends. I'm gonna bring you some food. I don't know what you eat, but I'm gonna read a book. And I'm gonna go find it out.
All right.
Go pick up the thing.
Ribbit.
That's good. I didn't want to get in a fight anytime we had to go to the bath.
Perfect.
That's the washroom. That's the
What?
You find folded up in the laundry is hand wraps of Mighty Blows. Congratulations.
Perfect. Love it. Those look real great. I bet they go well with my webs. That's nice. I like it.
So we go back to Essie, who's all of us ignorant to the tragedy that was just avoided.
Yeah.
She's
I just kind of I come out of the room and just look around like, no, maybe okay. It's like I'll just tell everybody to stay out of that bath.
So the base rules is that you guys will enter into a year of service to Magambia and Natambu. Part of that service is that over the next 5 days, various students from the 5 branches of the Magambia will be giving you tasks to show you the type of things that the branches do for the school and the city and see which one interests you most. At which point, at the end of 5 days, you will be inducted to the branch of your choice, and you will be given access to the facilities and the classes here at the Magambia. However, over the course of the year, at any time, any faculty members or citizens in the Natambu can come to you and request your aid in some deed, and you are bound to answer this call and assist them as it is. As far as any rules, they're really quite liberal and lenient here. Just don't harm your fellow students and do your best to avoid hurting any other creatures while on the campus. If you feel like you should be hiding something from the faculties or other students, that's restricted. If it feels bad, don't do it.
What kind of things should we be hiding?
I don't know. Summoning demons.
Okay, so if I start to summon demons, I should hide that.
No.
Well, you should let
See,
me know,
you
'cause I
feel
haven't
like you
seen
should
the
hide
demon
that.
stuff.
You shouldn't do it.
Okay.
This guy's got summon demons. She says.
Do we get a written copy of the rules, or is she just going over them?
Oh, it's all in that introduction packet they sent you.
Oh,
With your
gotcha.
acceptance
Yeah,
letter.
I'm definitely underlining things.
Alrighty. Any matters anybody else in the group would like to attend to?
No, I'm good.
I mean, we have like an hour to spend?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, after talking to Essie for a while, definitely talk to Uradoshi about the little I know about demons in the plains.
He listens raptly and asks as many questions, about how they get here, where they go, how they travel, what the other planes are like.
Oh gosh. Oh, those aren't demons. I have corner hounds stuck in my head because I was reading some Dresden files recently. They come out of the corners. Oh my gosh. They could kill us. Look at all the corners in this room. They could kill us anywhere.
Gyaradoshi seems like he's trying to decide if you should actually be nervous or whether or not you're just overly paranoid. But he looks concerned.
I have this great ability that I love. Where the heck is it? Oh, I wrote it down. But it's basically when I make a knowledge check, I have that ability where some of the knowledge is not quite right, and I don't know the difference.
Dubious knowledge.
Yeah, there it
Yes,
is.
yes. I love
Yeah.
that. That feat seems really cool.
That is a free feat I get for being a thaumaturge.
Nice.
So
Hell yeah.
definitely most of those things could be right.
I found it. There's the frog form for the spell skins.
Perfect. Love this.
Ooh.
If I was a wizard, that's like all I would do is make those. The world needs more.
Al's also gonna go check out the frog pond in the back. You know, just until everyone gathers, he's done. He's had his adventure. He's just gonna go hang out in the back at the frog pond and just chat with the frogs.
Sweet, yeah. Just a nice little non-magical pond full of non-magical frogs living their non-magical lives.
I'm just looking for more interesting insects around the area, so next time I talk to Anchor, I'll have something to talk about.
Hmm.
In our downtime, Cargos is going to meditate on if he thinks summoning demons is something that he will pursue, and if he will tell the staff or won't tell the staff. But he's going to meditate on that for the next hour.
Perfect.
You just got incepted into summoning demons.
Right.
Gyaradoshi will happily spend the hour chatting with Ink unless Ink looks annoyed about that or something. He's not going to try and. If demon talk runs out, he'll note that Ink also was traveled fairly light. Gyaradoshi also only had a single extra pack to toss down, and he'll be asking him questions about where he comes from. Why he doesn't have much to bring. He's just trying to. But if he looks annoyed at it, then he'll give you space. Otherwise, he'll happily talk.
Yeah, I don't think Ink is that quiet about it. Definitely. Well, my this was basically all I could take. I left in the night, so family couldn't stop me from making it to the Magambia. I lost most of my things along the way. There was the robbery. There was the time my camp just got flooded. There was just all these bad luck moments in the journey. Only reason I've got this backpack is from a merchant who I helped out on the way here. So that's why I have anything at all, besides my cloak and all my pockets.
Excellent. Well, I mean, that sounds most unfortunate. I too had many troubles on my journey. Traveled back and forth many times before I could truly find my way. I learned that I could only really rely on what I could carry on me. Anything that was packed along or stored somewhere in a cart of some sort, if I found someone to travel with, often didn't end up coming with me all the time. So I too have learned to travel light.
Right. Yeah. Gonna figure this out at some point, but
Yeah.
Right. That sounds like normal travel problems for sure.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, he'll ask about your family, why you had to leave in the middle of the night. Why didn't they want you to come? That sounds. Weren't they supportive? You seem great.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember that whole story. Yeah, he would totally share the whole thing. No, not a big deal. Start talking about the competition that he was in order to get the sponsorship to come here from the village, and how he didn't win it. And so, his parents didn't expect him to go to the Magambia anyways, but now he's here. He's gonna make it happen. Yeah, he's totally open with all those details.
Nice. Gyaradoshi admires his determination.
Yes.
He freely shares that he's from a village near the ruins of Ko, which is far to the northeast.
Ooh. Gotta find a map.
The strange magical properties of the ruins of Ko, and how there's many sorcerers in his village, and he is one.
Right, and so he's really excited. Yeah, sorcery. Oh, are you? Is that part of your travel problems? Your sorcery skills? Is related?
No, I had my sorcery skills from a young age, although mine are strange. Most of the people in my village have a bloodline that when they get sorcerer powers, it's from a bloodline that's influenced by the magic near the ruins of Ko. I, for some reason, have fairy magic, which is a little unusual. Not quite sure where that came from, or if it's just a different manifestation of the ruins. But it's not my problem. No, I have a different problem going on that I tend to vanish. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll see it. It won't make any sense till you do.
Okay.
Makes travel difficult at times.
Just keeps looking at you, just totally uncertain what that means. Looking for your tattoos to start changing.
He just, as he sees you guys, and he sort of taps his arms a little bit and says, "Nope, I'm feeling fine now."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll spend the whole hour that way. No problem.
Awesome. We chat for an hour.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, there we go.
Oh, good.
All right. With that, we are going to go back to campus. Essie gathers everybody up and begins to lead you guys around campus. She gives a quick little tour of the place. She says, "Okay, the two most important locations on campus," and she heads down the way a little bit to show you guys over to the dining hall. Right here.
It's not that bad of a walk.
Yeah.
Right?
So close. Perfect.
Imagine if you're in Bean.
I love to eat.
Oh, my back.
Welcome back.
Okay, I hope that stops. Anyway, so as she's getting you guys out of Spire Dormitory, she has a spare umbrella that she will toss to one of you. And, I don't know. Just a hilarious amount of people under one umbrella. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Anyway. Out from the cold rain, she leads you guys over to the dining hall. Magambia's dining hall is a large kitchen-warmed facility with handsome mosaics and plenty of seating. Though most students take their meals outside on sunny days, the hall is a very popular meeting place for students and teachers during the rainy season. Scholars soak up the warmth, chat with each other, and usually eat slices of mango or plantains from wide, shallow baskets. As she does this, Essie says, let's see, she should be around here somewhere, and she says, yow, yow. And out from the back of the kitchen comes a lady with an apron that she washes some sticky juice off on, and she comes out and greets you, this lady, the most beautiful woman at the Magambia. And you guys don't know this, but this is the most powerful character you've encountered so far. She is level 5.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
She's a level 5 chef. So
It's a badass cook.
that's right. And she says, "Oh, welcome everybody, welcome. I am I am really reticent to say my own name out loud, but you can just call me I think Gal's the last name, so that's me.
I'm sorry, what was it? Is your first name?
I don't want to say it.
Oh, okay.
Only my
What
friends.
should we call you then?
Yeah.
Yao. Got it. I thought you had stubbed your toe. I apologize.
This is the dining hall. This is my own personal, place of dominion. So what we do here, she, hits her hand into an open fist. She says we provide each student here 2 meals a day. We open at sunrise and we close 2 hours after sunset. You can always grab your meals in between that time. We serve all the sorts of foods here and provide a wide amount of diets for our various species and religions that come to study here at the Magambia. So if you have any special dietary needs, do not hesitate to ask.
What kind of needs would be special?
I don't know, a big bowl of flies, gluten-free,
I do not like flies, so I do not have a special diet.
There you go. Well, you're in luck.
What
I
if
like
our
mangoes.
diet is that we are hungry enough for more than 2 meals a day?
Your next destination should be to go see Shokan. So if you require more meals a day than what I provide, you can always use your budget to plan those out.
Ah, I see.
And she claps her hand. She says, "So have you guys begun your bracelets yet?"
Bracelets?
What now?
I mean, I have bracelets that I made in the swamp, but are they new bracelets here?
Oh no! How exciting! 1 second. She prances off.
I have never had a bracelet. I am excited about this.
And she comes out with some lines of strings, and she has a hand clasped, and she says, "I can't believe that scatterbrain out to get you guys prepared for this." And she says, "Okay, a little tradition for all our learners before they get our masks around Natambu is that everybody that you assist, gives you a little glass bead." And she opens up her hand and shows that she has a bunch of various glass beads in her hand in the shape of various fruits. And so she strings each of these fruits along one of these strings and goes to tie it around everybody's wrists. And she says, "These are to show the connections and relationships that you build over your year of service to Natambu and the Magambia. So very exciting that I get to be the first one to help you out."
Thank you. I quite like this banana bead.
Glad to hear. And
Looking at it, does it could sorry, in character. Like, what does it do? Is it just look pretty, or is it like a special bracelet or something?
of course it represents the bonds that we've made with each other today.
All right.
And we'll continue to make over many a hearty and nourishing meals. And if that isn't magic, I don't know what is.
I enjoy your definition of magic.
You have to believe it. She's 5th level. That's what magic is.
Your gift is an honor. Thank you.
Of course.
Cool. Can I have some food? The guy showed me some mangoes earlier, and then he didn't give me any.
Oh, sure, of course. And she escorts you to the line where there's various fruits and such available for the picking.
Very good. Al just goes. He realizes he hasn't really eaten in a couple days. He's like wandering around, got here, talked to the guy, so he just starts diving into food.
That's me, but like 2 hours of not eating. She says, and for if during the school year you find yourself a little short on cash, I always have opportunities for students to, I don't know, earn income. The downtime activity, earn income.
I mean, that's kind of a slick downtime activity. I'm gonna
Yeah, it
take
is.
that one.
And you'll usually help me pick fruit up from the jungle, or clean or repair, just various odd jobs that I have around the kitchen. But after
It's fair enough. Great.
serving you guys some food and giving some warm conversation, SC will be like, all right, so that's Yao. And if everybody's ready, we'll move on to our second guy.
As they're walking out, Al is just like tossing mangoes into his robes to take with him. Fully expecting that there won't be this bounty the next time he arrives.
All right. As you leave, Yao squints and writes something on the side of a wall. 9 mangoes. Underlines it 3 times.
Right? That makes sense.
All right, let's see. Where the hell is this next place? Oh, found it. Okay, from the dining hall, we now head over to the powder pile. If you direct your eyes to the north of the map.
That's a long walk. Oh, wow.
I know, now you're all bloated with fruit as well.
Yeah.
Your mouth's sticky. It's just miserable. It's in the rain. It's just awful.
Wait, who's holding the umbrella? That's my question.
Yeah, let's answer that right now.
If you handed it to me, I would just be waving it around, and because I'm cool with the rain. I'm just like waving it around like a toy. Someone can take it and use it if they want.
I mean, I can hold it, but no one else could use it.
Cargos will take on the labor for the party and carry the umbrella in a way that most people can get under it if they want.
Oh, is that how you use it? How weird.
I do not know, but I assume it has a handle and a thing on top.
Apropos of nothing, next time you get a chance, just when you're watching the X-Files, just observe the way Fox Mulder holds an umbrella and report back to me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Anyway, that's your homework for the week.
I don't think I've watched X-Files since the 90s, but I will see if I can find any clips of that.
Okay.
Feels like a
curious
Riker
now.
stepping over chairs thing.
Yes. All right. So as you guys head across the school over to the student supply store, you arrive. Affectionately named the Powder Pile due to its large collection of magical powders, the student supply store is run by a diligent kobold by the name of Shokan, who's a red kobold. If anybody, I don't know, collects kobold colors, there you go. As you guys come in, this little, maybe that's demeaning. This large personality and prideful dragon boy is skittering around the store, getting everything in order. He's a meticulous note keeper, so he puts one thing one place, walks over to the desk, writes that down, goes to a new place, writes that down. He's all over the place, but as he sees you guys approach, he hops up on a stool, puts his elbows down on the counter. He's like, "Oh, welcome. Essie, you've brought me 5 more mouths to feed, huh?" She says, "Everybody, this is a Shokan."
Hello, Shokan.
Shokan, what do you do here?
He says, "Well, I am in charge of maintaining all the items, magical or otherwise, here at the Magambia. Everything here is for sale. We sell magic items up to magic and alchemical items up to 4th level. Not, level. There's a trading chart. Anyways, it makes sense that I said that in real life. In addition to that, I am also the one that provides everybody their student stipends. As members of the Magambia, you are given a small stipend to buy research materials and any luxuries that you may need, even though all your basic needs are attended to here." Yeah.
That's pretty nice of
Excellent.
everyone. We get some stuff, and I mean, I don't need any stuff, but like, what if some cool stuff shows up, right? And you gotta buy it.
Exactly. And so he says, "Okay, what names do we have here?" As he pulls out his ledger.
Hello, I am called Cargos.
Yeah, and you can call me Al, or you can do Colin, but if you do Colin, you gotta do the swallow, because if you don't do the swallow, then you can't do it. It's not the right name at all.
He's like, "Car," and he tries it, and like fire, like comes out of his mouth. He's like, "Oh, I'll call you Al."
That works. If you're gonna call him a real name, just tell me so I can stand back.
And so he says, "Okay," and he marks those two in his ledger, and he pushes forward. A little bundle for each of you. This bundle includes a small clay bead in the shape of it's like a sack of money, bursting with gold pieces. For your bracelets, he gives that to each of you. And in addition to that, he gives you 40 gold pieces. He says, "That's your initial supply, initial dole for parchment and quills and inks and basic supplies, everything you need." He hands that over to you too. And he goes, "Oh, and of course," he reaches down for a completely different thing, takes out a different ledger, marks this off, and he gives you all another bag of 4 gold coins. And that's your monthly dividend for this month that we are in right now, November.
That was 44 total, you said, right?
No, not 44.
Okay, 40.
It is 40 plus
40. 40 plus. Okay, got it.
4. The ledgers would be all out of whack if it was 44. Goodness me.
Thank you very much. It's the math. I don't like the math, but I know it's good.
You must learn to love the math.
Generous amount.
Yes. Oh, well, don't worry. The Megami is going to get their pound of flesh from you soon enough. But
Thank you. My name's.
That is one way to put
I didn't
it.
get a chance to say my name yet, so it's Brick.
oh, yeah, I got you right here too. And he
Excellent.
hands you over your bead, your 40 gold, and your 4 gold.
Great. Ink right there.
Oh, yep, right here. I'll just ink this out. Okay. Hands it over to you. And he says, "Oh, wait, I don't know what I'm talking about." He says, "Okay, get ready for this, guys. We sell all adventuring gear, alchemical items, held items, and ward items up to level 3. We sell oils, potions, and scrolls and wands up to 5th level, and staves up to 6th level."
Do you have a diagram explaining these levels you speak of?
I have a line of text.
That will be sufficient.
I mean, this is the one place in the world where they would absolutely use the exact same levels, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks. I can just copy paste it.
Perfect. Into my Word doc.
Ooh, there you go. Just immediately buy level 2 full plate, and just life is good after that.
gonna do all the magic we need. That set a full plate.
And of course, if you ever need yes, look at that maniac with the umbrella. Nah, there's a better picture. Don't worry.
Aw.
He like holds it, the little curve there. He holds it fist down, so he's like holding it by the. It's insanity. That's like a normal way to hold an umbrella.
That is amazing. That's how I'm gonna hold umbrellas from now on.
All right, my
It just makes sense. The hook rests against your wrist so it doesn't flop about. You're good. He's got some.
no. He's right about aliens, and that's it. He's a bad man.
So,
And umbrellas.
so Shokan, you said we would get 4 gold a month while we are here.
Yes. Yep. Happy to answer.
This is a.
Your answer is sufficient.
Excellent.
I
And if ever you need
don't know
any,
what that means for this world.
if you ever need any rare or hard to get items, I can always, work my connections to try to seek it out to you, but it'll probably be more expensive than what we normally offer.
What kind of items would those be?
Oh, 1 second. All adventuring gear, alchemical items, held items, or worn items beyond level 4. Oils, potions, scrolls, wands, up to 6 level.
I suddenly have a fascination in summoning demons. What would I need for that?
Oh, interesting. Well, give me a second. He goes back into the back room.
Security.
Al, as this going on, leans over to Ink and says, "I thought you guys are killing all the demons."
Not if people keep making more of them.
Makes sense. We should probably not let him. I don't know the demons. We don't want him to make more demons, right? I don't know.
I don't mind if he makes them. I mean, I just have to kill them afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like a renewable demon thing. You just summon demon, and kill
All right.
demons.
I mean,
All right.
I'm not even
we keep
sure.
a bunch of we keep a bunch
not
of demons chained up that we can fight whenever we want. So
I mean, I was only like a little bit thinking maybe I would summon some demons, but now like if we could chain them up and fight them, maybe that would be good. Is that what demons are good for?
Yeah, this must be how we make friends. I guess that's why I'm bad at it.
yeah, it's tricky to talk to them. They're a little dicey there, a little chaotic, but fight real good.
Oh, this is interesting. Sorry, I'm bad, guys. It turns out to cast the Abyssal Pact ritual, you don't really need any items at all. You can just put the vibes out into the world. So I guess you're good.
Okay. And are you among the staff that I'm supposed to tell if I decide to summon a demon?
Oh no, I'm not a teacher. I just manage the student store.
Okay. Then I will not let you know when or if I summon a demon.
I'd rather not.
That sounds good. I will not let you know.
I am very much hoping that he is kidding.
I hope he is kidding as well.
Okay, well, that wraps up our tour for today, guys. I'm gonna head back into the Spire dormitory. Homework, you get it, says Essie.
Ah, okay.
So, what do we do now?
Well, I would recommend you guys get a good night's sleep, for tomorrow your service to the Magambia begins.
Is there anything else we should not miss before we go to bed? Any cool things?
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. Are there cool animals around here?
Is there a library we could start studying?
Oh my god, nerds.
Oh yeah, I like the library because I need to learn more about some bugs and also how to not kill the plant.
Well,
Yeah.
there's the
You're a gym.
there's the Archforn Library. There's also the
A
Heron
gym.
Archive.
That sounds interesting.
I personally like the Elephant Museum across the way from the mosaic that you guys were having your initial exam in. All sorts of things for you to explore and enrich yourselves in.
I would like to try to request an alchemist lab be built in my dorm room. I don't know. I was going to ask the storekeeper. He knows who I can go to requisition such a thing.
Oh, that'd probably be me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have the materials, I would love to get that. I'm in the dormitory, Spire dormitory.
Sure thing. Give me a second to build that.
Yeah. That's all I want to do.
Okay, a private workshop. 200 gold pieces.
Well, I just see.
If we all just
I was
wanna-
thinking Alchemist Lab, 5 gold pieces. 6
Oh,
gold.
just literally the item, Alchemist Lab. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Sure thing, buddy. Give me clink, clink, chink, clink, clink, clink. Mercury. Go, 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 go. Alrighty, this should be everything you need.
I can do that during downtime. Thank you.
Hey, where do you think you're going? 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go.
Okay, thank you so
Let me-
much.
Let me do that.
It's kind of funny because he gave you the money and then you just gave it back with stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. This money's weird.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not real. What's it backed
Yeah,
by? Gold?
Wait, isn't it made of gold? Because they're gold pieces. So
Exactly.
I think it's gold, but gold is just shiny, right? Weird.
Answer me this. If it's backed by gold and there's a finite amount of gold, someone makes a picture, a painting, suddenly new value's been created. Where does that come from? Anyway, have a great day, guys.
Well, the economical impact of. Never mind.
Yeah. But it's lore economics.
I'm trying to think of a non-fungible tokens pun, and I can't quite get there. Something mushrooms. I can't make it happen.
Hard to say. Okay, so I just leave it up to you guys here. That's kind of the introduction to the Magambia. Almost at 3 hours. So just leave it up to you guys if you want to do one of the community service projects that comes in after us, or if you just feel like this is a good place to.
I don't know. I'd love to at least do one. If it's not going to take like another 2 hours, I'd be happy to like do like one of the projects and then move on. But understand if people need to go.
Yeah, I'm down for another like 30 minutes or so if we're.
Yeah, 30, 45 minutes. I can do that.
Alrighty. Then in that case, we move on to the next morning as the camera trains on Brick walking off with a bunch of alchemist stuff. Reading. Yeah, so.
Get back.
Sorry, I was expecting one. I was expecting one of these tasks to be first, and it turns out that's the other task. My bad.
Oh.
Alrighty, no problem. So, you guys wake up at the dormitory, head over to the dining hall, true to her word. Free meal in the morning, hell yeah. As you guys come back, you return to the dormitory, and there waiting for you are two individuals. It's Essie, back again, helping you out. And then it's also a fellow that you've never seen before, a fellow dwarf. Who honestly has a pretty impressive set of sideburns. One moment. There you go. These two are waiting for you on the steps of Spire Dormitory. Anyway. The green shoots. That's not a good dwarf voice. The green shoots blossom in the rain. A well-muscled and clean-shaven dwarf man calls out with a smile. He gives a friendly wave. It was meant to be me and Root meeting you, but I guess not. He looks over at Essie, and Essie says, "I swap places with Anchor Root." She brushes that aside as if just saying that all explains everything. So, you five.
Maybe she's looking at bugs.
Over the next 5 days, you're going to be helping out the school's 5 branches. Hybrum and Anchor Root seek to join the Rain Scribes. It's the branch that explores the world and helps other travelers make their way through the uncertain territories. That means Rain Scribes have to work well with both nature and people. Hybrum nods. We can really use your help. Oh, it was. Sorry. I was right. The book's wrong. They put the wrong picture on the handout. Anyway. We can really use your help. The Kefesi market won't deal with anyone that they know is part of the Magambia. Since you're new, you should be able to get in without a problem. You'll be looking for chickens. Yeah.
Sorry, chickens?
Well, like, are they normal chickens or are they the ones you tie on sticks?
Or are they people who are afraid of things?
I think that's a good question. I don't know why.
He goes on. He says, well, did you know there's such a thing as endangered chickens? Of course, any chickens that come close to me are endangered. And
Why?
he pauses for
It's 'cause they
laughter.
eat
And
them.
just because I'll eat them.
Chicken is delicious.
Yeah. Anyway, a farmer outside Natambu, Bisola, said her family used to keep Ojafri chickens. Said that they could hatch anything, even a dragon egg. I don't know about that, but she wants to raise Ojafris again. So we're going to get her some help. Ojafri eggs aren't very hardy, and the birds aren't very good layers. So most of them got put in soup, and are now hard. They are now. I'm dyslexic. Ojafri eggs aren't very hardy, and the birds aren't good layers. So mostly they got put in the soup, and now there's hardly any left. Well, we caught wind that someone at the Kefesi market has a few chicks. The rain scribes want you to go grab a few and bring them back to us.
These are very flimsy birds who are apparently still strong enough to hatch anything.
Yeah, they apparently have some magical quality that lets them, lets them nurture whatever life exists within an egg.
So do we just go in and buy them? Like, does someone give us some more money, or are we supposed to, like, raw or take them?
Yeah, of course. SC throws you a patch of 20 gold.
Oh, thanks. That's gonna help a lot.
Yeah, so Joffrey chickens, they're small little fowls. They have white faces and dark blue feathers, and they have a lavender comb. The chicks should have dark blue feathers and a white underbelly. And we need at least 4 chicks, or we would like to provide at least 4 chicks to our client.
So we should probably take our bracelets off, so we don't look like we're part of the Magambia.
Absolutely, yes.
Just
What?
checking. Do you think I need to be
Magambia.
wearing chainmail for this?
I really hope you don't come to blow with anybody.
I guess it depends on how aggressively you want to negotiate.
Wait, you guys take your armor off?
Do you guys have any more book? Do you have any books or anything about these guys? I want to make sure I know as much about them as possible before we go get them. Don't want to like not get the right ones. Something.
We don't have any books on them with us right now, but if you guys want to hit the library and do some research before you go out, you may.
That'll be good. I'm gonna do that.
We're looking for chicks with blue feathers and white underbellies called Ojafri chickens. Yes.
That's right, yes. 4 of them, at least 1 male and at least 1 female.
What would you like the other 2 to be?
Preferably 1 male and 1 female. I guess you just need 1 male and 3. Anyway. That's a great question. We'll leave it to you. Whatever we can get.
Well, maybe you get 2 if like Stabby over here eats one of them. So I got 2 males. You don't want him to kill one of them, right?
That's a great point. See, it's all about risk versus reward. However risk tolerant you guys are, we'll leave it to you.
Perfect. All right. You guys got any questions? Because I'm gonna go to the library.
I mean, it really just sounds like we just act like we're an adventuring party or some group of friends, or pretend it's something like that, and just walk and say, "Hey, we want to buy some chickens."
Are we in danger if they learn we're from the Magambia? How much don't they like the people from the Magambia?
They'll just refuse to sell to you.
Seems very rude.
Well,
I
it's
think we
kind
should
of
go
a
up, like separately then, because like they're gonna be like, why are all these like weird tall and short people hanging out together?
Yeah, just five friends building a chicken farm. You do this.
Retiring from the war.
We are farming chickens and summoning demons.
I don't know the demons got to be in it. I don't know it's gonna help us get them sold.
Yeah, but I thought we wanted demons.
Why?
No,
I have
that's
no
you.
desire for demons.
Chickens. We want chickens right now. Demons are. You can do demons later if you want them, but chickens are the now thing.
Okay, very well.
We want the chicks specifically.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Easy peasy.
Let's go. Let's go do a thing, guys. I think this is exciting. I want to walk out of place. I haven't gotten to hang out with people and do a thing together. I've been like hanging out by myself, but like it's kind of cool.
Unless we think it's better going separately, I can understand. So they might think it's weird if 5 people back to back to back want to buy one of those chickens.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess we gotta like just decide how we want to talk to them or something.
Yeah.
Selling the chickens?
Sorry, what was that?
Do we know who is selling the chickens?
No, we've just heard rumor that someone's doing the selling.
So
Do we need to ask around the market?
Yeah.
I like the story that we're setting up a farm. I think it's clean, easy.
Requires lots of weapons.
Nope.
I don't have weapons on me.
I
Oh.
am sorry.
Well,
Do people often inquire as to why you want chickens when you buy chickens?
Yeah, see, I didn't want to say anything about it, but when you're like, it's weird that they'd want to, 4 people would want to buy chickens, I think they'd just be happy to sell the chickens.
Probably. They don't. If they're selling chickens, it's the thing that they
Right.
do, right? Hopefully, you don't got to do
Yeah.
too much convincing to sell the chickens.
Right.
Just need to find the person.
My family has gone to buy chickens before from a person, and they were never like, "Why do you want these chickens?" Like, they're chickens.
Okay,
Yes.
well, let's go find the chicken sellers. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Just don't want to fail.
Okay. Al, did you want to check the library out to see if you could?
Yes, I would love to check the library out and go find out what if I can learn about these guys. You know, like what the foods they like, things like that. Just got to know a bit about them. Any useful details?
Sure.
about
Roll
these guys?
society to operate the library.
All right.
Nice.
Looks good. Okay, with that, I'm gonna say you've read up on some of the fascinating facts and figures having to do with the Ojafi chicken market. We'll give you a +2 to identify the little buggers when that comes up.
Excellent.
And with that, so the first task inherent to all of this is you have to find the market. The Kefesi market is kind of like a underground smuggler's market, so it moves every day. So first task is locating it as you guys head out from the Gambia into Natambu.
Wow, guys, this is gonna be fun. I don't know how to talk to people super well, but I can go out and just like try to listen for some stuff.
Do we all split
That
up and
makes
come back in
sense.
like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I could go ask some people some questions.
Sure, I could ask around to see if I know anyone who is, if anyone knows where the Bessie market currently is.
Yeah, I
So
think I
we
can.
reconvene here in 10 minutes. And with that, Cargos just walks in a random direction, assuming that the fates will direct him to the appropriate place to buy chickens.
Okay. So I'll be a society or diplomacy roll.
Oh, God.
Unless that was for the fates. Are we all rolling that?
No, that's for everybody.
at that.
I got a 20 for diplomacy.
The rest of us, as we just go and ask around.
No need.
Okay.
Al, you find a picture in a book.
It's a good-looking chicken, I gotta say.
That's a sexy chicken. No, I'll say it. I'll say what we're all thinking.
It's magic. It's a pretty bold-looking chicken. I bet they go to good parties.
If I were a rooster.
I'm waiting. What if you're a rooster? Tell us the thing. I don't.
All right, with Cargos getting a critical success, you guys are basically like 10 minutes later, he grabs you all by the lapels and drags you over to the market. Knows exactly where it is. As basically takes you down to a canal in the city of Notambu, where a bunch of these carts are currently being laid out. Various people on blankets selling exciting goods and stuff, the likes of which Shokan and the powder pile cannot boast. Including some of Joffrey chickens, or so we've heard. So as you guys arrive at the market, first thing, break of dawn. What is left now is that you guys are going to try to find who this vendor is that's selling the chickens. So one of you can make a diplomacy or perception check to try to look around. And if you want, other people can aid.
I mean, I can look. But don't rely on me.
I can chat.
Well, here, yeah. As you're doing it, I'm gonna give you some like a little bit of guidance on. You know, I've been around some weird markets before, so have a +1.
All right.
I mean, I rolled a
Cargos.
19 perception.
Cargos meets the DC of the perception check. So, as you guys are wandering around, success, the heroes find the location of the market and are directed to Makina. So there's a Makina is a stern-faced woman with her head shaved bald and huge loop earrings through her ears. As you guys come, she's like, "What do you want?" As she has various cages of chickens bucking their way around.
I would like 4 Joffrey chickens.
She says, "Okay, I sell these for 4 gold pieces per chick."
How many do you have?
Very well.
You got the men's and the women's. We need like 2 of each.
Sorry, checking.
That's good. Look at all the chickens. There's a lot of chickens here. But to sell different kinds of chickens.
Yep.
I know where to go if I need more chickens after this initial batch of chickens.
Heck yeah, she's got 8 in total back here, so.
That's pretty cool. Can we take a look at them? I just want to make sure, you know, they're looking good chicks before we take the chicks on a chick trip.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
That's cool. I'm going to take a close look at the chicks, and I'm trying to, you know, make sure they are, in fact, the chickens that we're looking for.
Okay, nature or survival.
Let's do that. And +2 to that roll.
These are the boys and the girls.
Hey guys, I think we got the right chicks. I'm pretty confident. Let's buy 4 chicks. You know, so we got 4. Let's start counting out the money. Got 4, the 8, the 6. Here's the 16 golds for the 4 chicks. This is great.
Alrighty, thanks very much.
Since
Hey.
we have the 20, should we get an extra one just in case?
Let's get an extra lady one, right? Let's get because we got 2 guys. Can we get an extra lady chick? Here, I have 4. It's good.
Alright, 2 guys, 3 chickens. And she
Lady.
starts to hand them, and she's like, "Hey, why do you want these chickens anyway?"
Well, I love the nature, and I want to grow the chickens, but I don't know. Like, I mean, it's my friends. Some of my friends over here said we should get some chicks, so someone who like can explain it better should tell her.
Yeah. All my life, I've wanted to live on a chicken farm,
and I've convinced my 4 boon companions to join me in this venture.
Roll deception.
I was told farm life is meditative. And,
My initial speech would count as a guidance spell casting.
Full success.
She smiles and she says, "Well, I'm glad you and your friends have found the joy of chicken farming." And she hands the chicks over.
Thank you
We're gonna
very
come
much.
back to you if we need some chickens sometime. I think this is gonna be great.
Is she handing us these chicks like in a cage of some sort, or just literally handing us chicks?
She's handing you each a chick. So determine who gets the males and who gets the females. Each player gets
Somebody
one
said
chick.
Were fragile before? Was that a word that was used?
That was a word.
Yes, 100%.
As the rain is pouring down upon you.
Do we got like, you guys tell us like a box we can hold these checks in?
All sales are final. She closes the
Well, I
curtain.
know, but I said guys, who sells boxes around here?
I have an empty
Boxes?
backpack.
Well, no, but then they're gonna
But,
step on each
yeah.
other and pack each other's.
Oh no,
bags
you would
off.
add it for one. I wasn't saying for all of them.
Boxes. I got boxes. Boxes for
Oh,
sale.
hey,
You're-
Boxman. Boxman, we'd like a box that holds 5 chickens.
Ooh.
Five baby chicken, not a big chicken, but a 5 baby chicken box.
5
Me and my
chicken
friends
box.
are
Good.
going to begin a chicken farm.
Hey, why do you want a box for
Kiridoshi
chickens?
takes his satchel out, or opens his satchel. He's got his bedroll in his satchel as well, and he tries to like make a comfy little spot and cover the chick that he's got in his with his bedroll to keep it cozy, and then close the satchel over it.
Make sure the chick can breathe, because it's a tiny little chick.
All right. I got a 4 chicken box for 1 gold.
Very well. And I give him a gold.
Alrighty. Gives it to you.
Thanks, Carver's, for covering the chicken box.
All right. So 1 person can carry the 4 chicken box. Provide a +2 item bonus to these proceedings. So decide.
Who's got
These
some really
proceedings.
good
I'm scared.
dodging, staying alive skills? I got some okay dodging, staying alive skills, but I feel like whoever has it should be like able to protect them real good.
I do not. I stay alive well.
All right, hey Cargos, does everyone have a problem with Cargos carrying the chicken box?
It's fine
I,
with me.
I just don't want the responsibility, but I don't care.
I will carry the chicken box.
Alrighty.
Thanks. You should make sure you hold like real hard on it so it doesn't like drop, because the chickens are tiny and small.
This will be a
That makes sense.
DC 15 medicine or nature check from Cargos with a +2 item bonus, and from Gyaradoshi. The fuck?
So I think that would be a 24 total. 'cause
I'm making a nature or medicine. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Right. Do I get any bonus from having it curled up in a satchel with a blanket?
I'll give you +1.
+1. Okay.
-1, because it's
You
I'm
negative
holding
1.
the
The
umbrella
blanket's
for
gonna get
both of
wet. Come on.
Nature. I got a 21.
Alright, these 2 are born mother hens. And successfully make it out of the market. Safe and sound. Chickens in hand when you guys return to the Spire Dormitory. What's your name? Essie and Hiram are both chilling out on the steps of the thing. They've clearly like just settled into studying or doing research or something like that. But they see you guys are back already. And they're like, oh, nice. And Hiram will clap his hands together, rub them together, and be like, okay, what do we got here? Let me check these chickies out.
Were you the one who said chickens are not safe around you?
And he smiles and he says, you passed the test. And he throws a smoke bomb down and disappears.
all the chicks.
Yes, he's like,
Wait.
all right, I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but
Yeah. So you guys got the chicks. This is good. You happy with the chicks we got?
she takes each one out and inspects it.
Oh no, you don't got check. It's definitely the chicks. I did some looking.
Trust
not
but
look.
verify. She says, "Yep, these all look good." And she says, "For each healthy chick that you've delivered here, I award unto you 30 experience, up to 120. So each of you get 120 experience."
Holy cow.
And she says, "Okay, congratulations. You have each successfully completed your first task for the Rain Scribes, as you have helped these small and delicate creatures survive out in the harsh rain of Natambu."
I would like to keep my box if possible.
The box is yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, you paid a gold for it.
You may need us to get more chickens.
That's a good chicken box, I gotta say. It's
Yeah.
like it's got all the sides.
Get yours.
Just in case we find more chickens, I would like to have the chicken box.
Smart guy.
Cool.
Smart guy.
And she nods and says, "All right, the day is yours. I'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow morning for your next task."
Excellent.
Gyaradoshi grabs his head a little bit. And says, oh no. Stop it. Yes. Tomorrow we have more tasks. Tomorrow, you said.
And the day after that, and the day after that, and the day
Excellent,
after
excellent.
that.
All of you, it's been such a pleasure to beginning to get to know you. I hope to be able to continue the task tomorrow. If I am not there, please. And he sort of winces a little bit, and his skin starts to like glow, and turn a little like particles of light all over him. He says, "I hope I am back soon." And he bursts into like little particles of light and vanishes.
Wow, I guess the fairies they wanted to hang out.
As he gives all of you a pitying look and says, "I used to have a boyfriend that was like that." And that's
I
where
know.
we'll end our session today.
I know who to go to for romantic advice in the future.